We do have trends as well as the question of the day, and today we'd like to know from you, Christmas is around the corner. How and where are you planning to celebrate it? You can of course reach out to us on X at Morning Live SABC as well as on Facebook, and that famous WhatsApp line where you can send your voice notes.
Yeah, that number 078-459-1897. And we know, of course, this Christmas against the backdrop of really tough economic times for most South Africans. So let's hear those innovative ways of how you're going to make this exciting.
For me, as long as I'm around my family, I'm happy. As long as Mamma was there, the brothers, the sisters, the nieces, the nephew, I'm happy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't celebrate Christmas, but it is a festive time for everybody.
You guys cook a storm at your house, Sakina. We've never been invited to any of these.
So how do you know this?
Because I've seen pictures on the socials.
Listen, I'm sleeping. I am exhausted.
You've had a crazy year.
Guningi. It was Guningi this year. Yeah. I'm exhausted. I'm finished. Speaking of Guningi.
Guningi in terms of the trends this morning, because there's a lot happening. Right at the top of that is Taraji, and of course this is the actress. Mid-interview, this is what I saw. Mid-interview, she just couldn't contain it anymore, started crying because she was just speaking about the pay gap which exists in the US and how they just so underpaid as actors and actresses of color.
Indeed. So Taraji basically brings this up, but many then say, but hold up, this is an issue that actress Monique brought up some years ago, and she was actually blackballed by the industry. Why didn't people come out in support of Monique when she actually mentioned this?
Yeah.
And now, you know, in Black Millionaires, they quote that Taraji P. Henson, in her memoir in 2016, she claimed that she was paid less than 2% of what Brad Pitt was paid. She later confirmed that she asked for $500,000 and they offered her $100,000.
Yeah.
Ultimately agreed on $150,000, and the budget for that film was
how many millions?
$150 million.
That is absolutely insane.
So while she was given $150,000, Brad Pitt walked away with a cool $10 million.
That is absolutely crazy, but I think it goes back to what
the
you're
allegation.
saying, that it's been a long-standing issue and others didn't come in support of the first person that raised it. But she also speaks to the fact that it's also because they have such big teams behind them. So when she does earn that portion, some of it still has to go to SARS, well, their version of SARS, what's it, the IRS, that one. Listen, it's Christmas. My brain is frozen. Let's take a look at the next trending topic on our list. Tyler Perry.
We said Guning.
It is. This one absolutely.
It's a lot.
Because this relates to a lot of different things, but mainly on allegations of sexual assault involving...
Yeah. So there's a lot going on in Hollywood at the moment. So the Tyler Perry trend was actually, it stems from actor Christian Keys. Now, Christian Keys has come out and basically said that he was sexually assaulted by a man in the industry, a powerful man in the industry. And then people
started saying, based on what he's saying,
through process
like
of elimination, decided that, maybe it's Tyler Perry, and all sorts of things started snowballing from there. When we say Guningi, guys, it's Guningi. So you have Tyler Perry. Then there's a thread that now speaks to Tyler Perry when he was laying hands on TD Jakes at some point.
For him, and he was...
Yes, and now people are saying, well, TD Jakes also
could fit that.
Yes, and then there's the whole Cassie thread with P. Diddy. It's a lot.
And a burner phone and evidence
it's a lot.
given to the police. it really is a lot. But of course, this is just as it is on X at the moment.
Yeah.
All right.
These are all those allegations. All right, the next one is Manyi. This is Mzwanele Manyi of now the EFF, and he had put out a tweet. And in that tweet, he basically said, well,
should I read it for you?
Yes, you have it there.
So the tweet says, we can end Western Cape DA arrogance in a flash. Everyone from the Eastern Cape can find a relative to relocate a voting address to Cape Town. Vote for the EFF from Cape Town. Our families are big enough. We'll still have more than enough people in the Eastern Cape.
And of course, people are like, wow. So now you're encouraging electoral fraud and all sorts of things. So this is why Mzwanele Manyi is trending, essentially. Also a few other things that he's tweeted. And then the final one, Gayton McKenzie, he was on Podcast and Chill. And most people, listening to at least some of the snippets that are out on X are saying, so it was more abahambe. Talking about what would happen, what he would do if he were president in terms of, obviously, foreign nationals who are in the country illegally. Gayton very big on that particular issue. And also the death penalty he touched on, saying that if you killed someone the first time, you may be arrested, but if you do it twice, then you must be killed, kind of thing. Yeah.
How can you do it twice?
Listen, these are...
stay in.
Those are the trends for this one.